One of the first ways I started making money at my farm, as somebody who has no idea what I'm doing when it comes to farming and gardening, has been my farm stand. So today I'm going to take you guys with me to open my farm stand. I do this every day around 9:30 a.m. and then I close it down at 4 p.m. I am planning on closing the farm stand down from New Year's Day until April 1st because it is freezing cold in upstate New York and everything is covered in snow right now and probably will be until April. I'm also going to bring a new farm stand sign down to the farm stand. My mom actually painted it yesterday to be a Christmassy theme. I have found that the sign is very important to flag down traffic and let them know what is available here. I am just in the very beginning stages of what I could be offering at my farm stand, and I will link to the video below that I already posted going over the different things that I have at my farm stand and what I charge for them. I will say again, as somebody who only planted basically sunflowers and pumpkins this year, I was definitely blown away in October when I was making anywhere from $40 to $65 a day. If you do the math, that can easily add up to pay off the land loan you might get for your farm. So for example, I am on 6.74 acres of rural land here. I got a loan from Farm Credit East. They have 20% down options. I went with 30% down just to try and pay it off more quickly. But if you are low income, there's also 0% down programs with the USDA. I did not use that option, but I have seen it's available. People have written in saying that they have done it. They also have programs for beginner farmers, minority farmers, and veterans. So if you are a veteran, thank you for your service, and I would definitely check out the USDA. A lot of the farms in this area did close down their farm stands on Halloween because of how cold it is outside, but since the nature of my farm stand is a little bit different, most of it is actually crafts and wood burned things, handmade things, different items that are okay in the colds. So I've been having fun keeping it open later than normal. It's good exercise. I like the walk. Here's the side of my barn. If I go through this door, I take you guys into the tack room. So this is kind of the workshop messy part of my barn where we are going to keep all of the stuff that is basically required to run a farm. The idea is to keep the main portion of the barn nice and cleared for hopefully workshops, art workshops, educational classes, things of that nature. Maybe wreath making for all we know. Just ran back to my barn because I remembered I need to bring out more free native seeds. I offer free native seeds at my farm stand. You can tell I'm out of breath because I ran back. It's very cold out. So I'm gonna grab more seed packets and then walk back to the farm stand to take the sign out and open it for the day. I've never had an issue with people stealing from this farm stand. It is an honor system and self-serve. I have a cash box out right there that people can put cash in, or I also have my Venmo or Zelle information if people don't have cash. And we have never once had an issue with somebody taking something that wasn't theirs or not paying for anything. That's just how life is out in the country. I find it to be obviously slower paced and people are just nicer and respect farms and respect the hustle. I find people out in the country are more entrepreneurial than people in cities actually. So there's just a respect for people trying to hustle a farm stand. I will do another video breaking down this beautiful structure that the Amish built. I now have 4 Amish built structures on my property. This is what it looks like on the inside. And in the summertime, my stepdad did sit in here and service people when they showed up. So it's just amazing. I am definitely blown away by the activity at this farm stand. I do have things for free here. I have free Amish booklets, free native seeds. I have milkweed in there right now for everybody who needs to save the monarch butterfly. Speaking of monarch butterfly, a lot of this stuff is just crafts. It's things you guys can do If you can't do it, your neighbors can. I have things on this right now that I didn't make. My best friend's mom made all the crocheted things here. I wrote these books. I'm selling farmer's almanacs. Like, you can get creative if you aren't growing anything. We can only grow stuff outside for about 6, maybe 5 months. Here I'm in zone 5B. Again, as you can see, it's gonna basically just be covered in snow for 5 more months at least. So I will not be gardening outside until April, but think outside the box. I mean, we might start making wreaths. I could pick up pine boughs from other local farms. Like, everyone's big into trading out here. If you buy zoned agricultural land, you're going to be neighbors with people who are entrepreneurial, have surplus products, crops, different things at different times. You'll be able to buy it for dirt cheap and get creative. I don't, make stuff. I really think every human has creativity in them. I don't think it's the special divine talent that only a select few inherited. I think everybody can embrace this type of lifestyle if you want to. I'm really excited to share with you guys the potential for this farm stand come spring when I can actually start growing things. I will be transparent as always with the finances and everything related to that. I'll also link to an article below I wrote where I do break down again in that article every single thing that I have sold and what I've charged for it. If you guys are thinking about price points, I'm happy to cover that here.